So, but also I kind of figured out a way to kind of link the two of your characters.
Not in a creepy, culty way, right?
No, not in a creepy culty way. No.
Thank you. Pete's gonna be so upset.
I don't know. This is gonna be dangerous. We'd better keep our eyes open.
Can you actually start a cult? There he is.
Oh God, yeah.
You can. Wow.
Oh, absolutely, you can start a cult.
What?
Yeah. In the Star Wars campaign, one of the guys actually did well. He perpetuated a cult. Because they were going to go and try to rescue a bunch of Ewoks. In order to gain their trust, he went and bought a secondhand protocol droid, basically a copy of C-3PO, and brought it and declared himself the emissary of C-3PO. So they bought it, and he basically became the high priest of C-3PO cult.
See, Pete, you should be into this. That's what she said. Okay, so where do we start?
Yeah, Dungeon Master. Perhaps you will have better luck in the future.
Right,
Level
can
1.
I just put in there for a second? What did I start off at last time? Minus
Experience?
Yeah.
No, experience.
So you were 0 last time.
Right, and you are 0 this time because
Right.
you are already level 3.
What does that mean?
Okay. What that means, when you start off in the game, you start off at level 1. You are weak, you are squishy, if you have any spells, they are shit spells. And if you pick a fight in a tavern with somebody who is bigger and stronger than you, they fucking cave your skull in with a hammer. Remember that happening?
Yeah, we picked it. No. We started a fight with a midget and we lost. 2 of us on 1.
Do you know how the orcs first came into being?
That's not realistic.
Here's what went
That's
wrong.
what I'm saying. It's not realistic.
No, I'm kidding.
Here's what went wrong with that. Ed picked a fight with a guy who was stronger than him because dwarves are very strong and tough. And also, that particular dwarf was a level 3 fighter because he was supposed to be backing you guys up so that you didn't get fucking killed right off the bat.
But you killed him.
But
How many levels are there? This is like Scientology.
They were elves once.
I'm a fucking elf.
Okay, so let me just explain the most basic things of the character sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into where you guys are at and everything else. Okay, so EXP is experience. Right at the moment, you don't have any because you have used it all up going to 3rd level. In fact, you have done
Can we
nothing.
call it 3rd base?
Sure. What experience is?
Go to the 3rd level.
Experience is what you get for killing shit and finding treasure.
Right.
Okay. So depending on what you kill, what you find, whatever else, you get experience points. And you use experience points to get you to the next level of experience. So the next thing up for you is 4. I'd have to check and see how many points it takes, but it's like a couple thousand points to get you Pete, you in particular, you're a cleric, right? So I'll find it for you.
Keep going, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, yeah. So it'll take a few thousand experience points to get up to that. Killing goblins and shit like that, it's like 50 experience points for, doing that. Bigger the monster, the bigger the risk, the more experience points you get from it.
The place that is the source of your weapons. The dragon's graveyard.
Hit points. So just going from the top up here. Hit points is the amount of damage that you can take. So as weapons, as claws, teeth, magic, falling, whatever else happens to your body. If you get hit, say, with a hammer, and the guy rolls a D8, which is it's one of your dice. You'll figure that one out. We'll explain all the dice and everything else. So if a guy rolls a D8 and he rolls a 7, then he does 7 points of damage to you. So if you have 13, you'll have 6 hit points left. So you better hope he doesn't do that again, because when you hit 0 hit points, you're dead.
Are we on the AC and 2 hits? Is that where we are?
What?
No,
The elven peoples do not require spells to work with magic. We are part.
what you have to roll, Pete, pay attention to this one. This is what you have to roll to hit somebody else or hit something else. What the AC is armor class, which
Mhm.
you have down underneath where it says armor worn,
Yep.
and you'll have like,
Can I say what I have? No?
yeah, absolutely.
Leather.
What?
Exactly.
The flight meat's back on the menu, boys!
And it'll have a number next to it.
There's lots of fucking numbers.
Right. Look for the one next to armor class.
How far up the page is it?
Should be
In the
down in the
middle?
middle. Yeah.
Oh, AC to hit.
Nope. Keep going down. Past like race, class, adjustments, armor worn.
AC,
Yep.
and a number beside it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 3.
3. Okay. So
How many is yours, Christine?
4.
See what I mean? It's starting all over again.
she's easier to hit than you are. The lower the armor class, the harder you are to hit.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. So that's the way that works.
Why did we all go all the way fucking down there? There's heaps of shit before that.
No, because I asked a question. But so the hit points,
hmm
is that HT? Or where would the hit, where is that? How do I know?
HP, it should be up at the top.
HP.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was health. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, that's essentially what it is.
Okay.
That's the amount of damage that you can take before you die.
Right. Okay. 13.
Yes. So there you go. Pete,
Okay.
how many do you have?
What?
Do you know how the orcs first came into being?
What one are we looking at now?
How many hit points do you have?
23. And then
See,
there's
look at
something
that.
after it. There's something written after it in brackets that I just can't make out. Something like 74 cams or something like that. I don't know what it says. Like brackets, it's very hard to make out. HP 23, and then something's written after it, but it's like fucking
It says
horrible.
fuck you, Pete.
Yeah.
No, actually, I have pictures of Pete's.
What?
Bet you do.
That's it.
The flight meat's back on the menu, boys!
This part. We're moving down. We're moving into this part.
Which part?
This part. STR, INT, WIS, DEX,
Yeah.
con,
Sure.
CHR.
But, yeah. Okay.
So, strength.
Is that why
Obviously.
STR?
What's that?
12.
STR is strength.
Yes.
Right.
I'm 12.
Are you supposed to be giving away what you have?
Well,
It's a
like,
bit like poker.
because Christine was asking this, but you're learning how to play poker. You know, this is kind of Special Olympics,
play
Dungeons and Dragons. So, you know, to go through a tutorial like this, it's, you know, it'll be helpful. Besides,
Right.
you guys know each other.
Oh, we're on the same team, are we?
You have a background connection. Yes, everybody is on the same team. And Ed, if you're listening, stop picking fights with your own team members. You'll have more teeth. Especially in the middle of a fight with a fucking ogre, you fucking numpty. He attacked Lou in the middle of a fight with an ogre because he said she wasn't pulling her weight. And in the middle of while she went the middle of one, she went charging in and fucking attacked the thing, and he's like, she's not pulling her weight, and then fucking went in and took a stab at her, and she walloped him with a shield and knocked 6 of his fucking teeth out.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah.
There is great danger ahead. Do not let your anger control you.
Okay, so on the same row as strength, there
Right.
are a lot more things.
Yes,
Are we coming to that? Does that have anything to do with strength, or is it just like
it does.
okay?
Everything on those lines going across has to do with strength. So the
Okay.
first thing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
hit adjustment. Pete, what's your strength?
17.
17. Okay, so you're a big bruiser. Hit adjustment +1.
Yes.
That means that whenever you try to hit something, you get a bonus.
I have nothing.
That's because you're a weak, spindly little
That's
gnome.
because you're a woman, Christine.
Fuck off. Fuck right off.
It's mainly because she's a gnome. But
I'm a
Like
no.
in a garden.
yes,
So what
Like a-
use is Christine then?
Fuck you, Pete.
I mean, in the fucking game.
lots of
He's
use.
doing- he's
You watch me.
One, she
I
can
have
run
so
under. She
many
can run under
qualities.
you.
Does she have a fishing rod?
She can run under you. You big fucking dopey half orc.
Right. And what use is that?
What, being a half orc?
No, running under my legs. That's That's probably quite realistic in real life, anyway.
Actually,
You
because
win.
gnomes are small, it makes them harder to hit. It makes them harder to see. They can hide in shadows. Also, she is a thief illusionist.
Also a whore? Question mark. We'll get to that because I have so many questions.
Where does it say that?
No.
It says grew up on the
The
streets.
street hustler thing.
Grew up on the streets performing magic and performing ... and picking pockets. What the fuck did I do on the street?
No. That is not what I meant. You choose your own level of involvement with,
Stuff and things.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
So hit adjustment +1 damage. Pete, you should have +1 to your damage.
Yeah.
So every time you hit something with a hand weapon, like a sword or an axe or a hammer or a club or whatever else, you do 1 extra point of damage.
I have all these weapons.
No, look down in your weapons and see what you actually are carrying.
I have a hammer.
Okay.
Just a hammer.
I believe you also have a +1 mace.
+2.
+2. Fuck me.
Yeah, what's
All
that
right.
mean?
That means that your mace does.
Oh, when Christine tries to rape me, I have a mace to beat her off with.
Yes, you have
But
a
I'm
you,
too
you
short,
have
so I'll
a
get
you have
away.
a mace of bonking.
But is it what sort of mace are we talking about? Right, what's that?
It's like a stick with a steel ball on it.
Oh, it's not the spray.
No. That's fair. That's a fair question.
I thought I'd been given a rape alarm and a can of mace.
That, you know what? That's a fair question. That's not a stupid question. Congratulations, Pete.
What about them? They're fresh.
They are not for eating.
After damage on strength,
Right.
WTF?
That's
What?
no, that would be WT and then a plus. And so yours would be I think +300 or something like that.
What's
And it's
WT?
100.
Okay, +100. So that's an additional amount of weight that you can carry.
Oh.
So the 500, everything weight is based in coins.
But what was yours, Christine?
100.
And I'm 350, so I'm carrying all Christine's luggage when we're going on our.
Essentially.
But
But
how do you
luckily,
know what
but luckily
what
it's
does that
known
actually
luggage.
mean,
So
though?
what?
What does that actually mean?
What does that mean?
350 what?
is
Kilograms.
No, coins.
Coins.
Oh.
The standard weight is in coins. So
So you're worth your weight in gold.
Yeah, I'll carry it all.
Oh my god.
The elven peoples do not require spells to work with magic. We are part.
you're a weak little fucking gnome.
Oh
You're not gonna be,
no.
you're not gonna be bending bars.
You're just going to be standing behind me a lot, Christine.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be bending up. No. Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, I'm
Okay.
a priest, so I presume, am I a priest who can, get it on, or am I Catholic?
No.
Am I looking for boys?
that's up to you. But no, you're not required to take a vow of chastity as
Aim on. Get behind me, Christine. I'll look at you.
You and your countrymen are very close to irreparably destroying the fabric of magic.
So for intelligence then.
Is that what
intelligence.
that is?
What?
INT.
Yeah.
Yes, that is intelligence.
What are you, Christine?
18.
All right.
What are you?
12.
So this is very
So it's
realistic.
not very realistic.
They were elves once.
I'm a fucking elf.
First thing across the line on intelligence is adlang or adlan. That's additional languages.
Mhm.
So you're pretty smart. So you know a bunch of other languages
Oh, so the languages below charisma is all the languages that I know.
that you know. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you can talk to burrowing mammals.
I know. But what is lizard man?
Lizard man.
Ew.
Yeah. They're big, tall lizards.
What's kobold?
Kobold are small. They're like goblins if goblins were little dog-headed creatures.
But I can talk to both, so I'm good.
Yes.
But okay. So lizard man, is he like Spider-Man or is he like Goldman? No, but is he good or bad?
More like Killer Croc. No, lizard men are usually chaotic evil characters, or they're not characters, they're monsters. So they tend towards the evil.
So he's Bosk.
Yes.
The elven peoples do not require spells to work with magic. We are part.
Ed's got all the good recordings that he needs.
Probably.
Again, this is not for the show, Ed. This is not for the show. This is just for you.
For his wank bank.
Don't want
Okay,
anybody
so
showing their ass for the internet.
Ready to watch the